If you're watching this video right now, there are three things that are guaranteed today. First is that you wake up, second is that you go to sleep, and the third thing is that you use social media. And based on the premise that you're using social media right now, I could imagine you talk to your friends on social media. You talk to somebody on social media, or at least you see people. You're seeing me right now. You, in some way, communicate with people, or have the ability to communicate with people. And I was thinking today, what if you use this ability to help your friends? What if you told your friends a formula on how to get rich, or something they're intrigued with? How would you help your friends go from $0 to $10,000 a month? How would you help your friends scale their drop shipping business or something? How would you help your friends get better in the gym or better at a sport they play? How would you help your friends improve their lives? It's a good question, right? It's not the question, but it's a good question. What would you tell your friends to make them change their lives? Think about it really quickly. Think about that one who's addicted to weed that you know. How would you get him to become unaddicted from weed? How would you stay accountable for him and help him become accountable so he can cut out weed completely? How would you tell your friend who's addicted to video games to get off of video games and go outside with you to go play football, go play rugby, go play golf or something? How would you tell your friends to go play catch in the garden instead of playing Fortnite all day? How would you do that? What sort of words would you use? And how accountable would you keep them? Whatever things you're thinking of right now, write them down. Why do you play video games? Why do you continue to jerk off? Why do you continue to do all of these negative habits that slowly compound and break you down as a person? All of those questions you're thinking are about how to improve his life. Now I want you to flip the script. I want you to look into the perspective of that friend's life and how he sees you. When you're doing the negative habits, he'd probably ask you similar questions, my friend. If he saw you watching Netflix, he would say to you, why are you watching Netflix instead of coming out with me and going to play catch and staying athletic, staying fit and healthy? What is it that makes you watching Netflix so compelling inside of your mind? And how can I change that? And just in case you're somebody who's in solitude, the question isn't about that friend and what he thinks. The question is more so, what would you tell your friend? Use it for yourself. Start being a little bit more selfish. If you saw your friend doing the bad habits you do, like eating junk food, what would you tell him? Stop eating junk food, it's bad for you, more than likely. So instead of sitting there and continuing to eat junk food and telling him what to do, why don't you sort yourself out first by doing what? Asking yourself, what would I tell my friend? If I saw him doing this bad habit and this bad habit and this bad habit, what would I tell him? Think about that question, write it down somewhere, because this is the key of the entire video. Write it down on your fucking wall, print it somewhere, stick it up on a wall. What would I tell my best friend? What would I tell my brother? What would I tell the person closest to me if I saw him beginning to slip and fall to the negative and degenerate things of life? You start thinking like that, the bad habits will stop, because you'll begin to realise it really is that easy. And once it's that easy inside of your mind, you've basically got the key to the padlock, and all you have to do is unlock it and leave. Be freed. Escape. Escape the bad habits and change your life forever. So do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. Stay strong out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.